Stand alone, nigga.
It's been a hot minute since I've been here, but that really don't matter cause I'm in here. I see a whole bunch of baddies all up in here. Shit, yeah, you niggas better get here. So many badass bitches getting loose, hey, you niggas better get here. I got a Addy and a cup of that goose, hey, you niggas better
I'm chillin' in the dip and the bitches they turned up. And if they got a man, I'm sorry, that ain't my concern, bro. These niggas gon' learn, cuz I'ma give them the word, bro. She can never curb me, gon' get kicked to the curb, bro. And shit, I'm sippin' heavy. I got Henny all in my belly and a lot of bitches in heat. I'm a dog, bitch, I can tell it. My partners hitting my celly. They done got some rooms at the telly. When we leave here, that's what we had. And they coming till you can bet it. They pimpin' this systematic. I turned a bitch to an addict. You really had you a bad. Made her disappear like it's magic. Never leave your bitch with a savage, cause that would just turn tragic. Now you looking like burn baggage. Now your body's a burn package. Got bitches all in the back of the club, ready for action. These bitches, they poppin' at it. They say they need them a daddy. I told them, baby, get ready. Now I'm about to be petty. I told her, toot that ass up and hold it steady. Already.
It's been a hot minute since I've been here, but that really don't matter cause I'm in here. I see a whole bunch of baddies all up in here. Shit, yeah, you niggas better get here. So many badass bitches getting loose, hey, you niggas better get here. I got a Addy and a cup of that goose. Hey, you shouted choosing, better come and get a little bit. And what I'm about to do is take your little bitch in back of the building. She been asking to feel it. I say, baby, sit back, I'm chillin'. You need to chill a minute. I got some bitches handling business. And they popping up out a minute. They gon' bring some bottles of Henny. We drinking until it's finished. Now these bitches showing they titties. They tugging all on my dickies. They trying to catch them a quickie. She sucking all on my neck like she trying to give me a hickey. I say, hold up, baby, you tripping. That liquor must got you dizzy. Ain't no sucking unless I'm stick. Baby, look at your competition. I got choices, baby, I'm winning. So in order for you to feel it, hey, baby, just pay attention and learn to play your position. I can dig an aggressive woman that can take a dick in her stomach. If she let her suck on the bone. If she qualified, then I'm on her. If she super thick, that's a bonus. I really don't do the bonus. I like to come back a donkey. It's been a hot minute since I've been here, but that really don't matter cause I'm in here. I see a whole bunch of baddies all up in here. Shit, yeah, you niggas better get here. So many badass bitches getting loose, hey, you niggas better get here. I got a Addy and a cup of that goose, hey, you niggas better get here. Hey, you niggas better get here.
Yes, sir. You niggas better get here. What's cracking? Welcome to the Bossman Blake Show. I'm in the building, folks. Holla at my folks that's in the chat already. See D-Love and Charlize. The beautiful ladies are in the building on this Saturday night. Yeah, man. I decided to drop in on y'all ass, man. See what y'all had cracking, man, on this Friday night, man. Because I'm off tomorrow. So, why not? Y'all got cups? Do I need to send y'all some liquor? Because I got plenty of it. Y'all heard that damn song. Y'all niggas better get here. It's lit over here in the cave, man. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. Y'all know I got nothing but love for those who show me like, oh shit. Look like the homie goddamn Uno live. Goddamn, ain't that some shit? I ain't know Uno was live. Yeah, well, I guess we bump heads tonight. But it's all love. Definitely all love. Here we go at the goddamn foolishness. But yeah, man, we're going to crank the show up, man, because tonight I definitely gonna want to watch the Tank Davis fight. I don't even know who the other guy is, but I came on a little later than expected. Had to holler at one of my homies, which I'll be bringing on, or should I say, we will be bringing on the bank page. Y'all remember that song I played? When was it? Wednesday? Yeah. We're gonna bring him on to the bank page. We're gonna do an interview, man. So y'all get ready for that, man. It's a lot going on. It's a lot going on. Yeah. Let me pull up my chat real quick. But as you can see, some new music that been dropping. A lot of shit been going on with Jim Jones and Cameron. We gonna talk about that as well. But we also gonna play some jams from a couple of artists. Jim Jones, the OG Jim Jones. Jim Jones is back, folks, and I'm fucking with his project, man. Also the homie Fridayy. Yeah, if y'all follow the bank page, you know, me and Jizzle, we fuck with Fridayy, man, and he just dropped the project Friday. So we're gonna get into that. But before I get started, man, I realized something I did not do in my last live, and I felt super stupid, super bad, because you know they was the feature of the live, you know, and we said we was gonna talk about it later on in the show, and I got into my my Grandmaster J bag, and you know that's my bro, and I fucked with him the long way, and I had to get out before I started goddamn preaching and shit. But let's go ahead and jump into it, man. I want to show y'all some things that was going on with Bone, and I did not do that the last show. So, hey, I did not mean to do that, but it's all love. So let's get to it, man.
What's up? What's up? Got some weed on it? Mm-hmm. Y'all got some? I got some good shit. What's up, dude? What's up, gotta get together. Gotta get together. Man, what's good? Chilling. Got some weed. Chilling. You got I'm living, I'm busy, go getting the rest of these niggas around in my city. These rappers afraid of me, hating me, looking like bird box. I'm infinity, you need a trinity, standing right next to me. I feel this energy, you feel the energy when I come back to you consider me one of the
Did you say Bone Club? This shit, this that Bone Club shit. That's that new Bone Club shit. You just walked in?
Well, official blow the whistle. Bone Boys is here.
Before we switch real,
all I'm gonna say is, Bink.
No. To the I'm at to the hotel.
Bink. Granddad.
Right.
Where Big Flesh at?
Good right shit in there, my nigga. Good shit in there.
Thank you, baby. Thank you for that.
And one second later, look who walks in.
Right. We can't smoke in here though. We can have the weed out.
Yeah, they got a nice patio out.
Yeah, they do.
Hey, it's a nice studio you picked out, man.
No, it's the shit.
So it definitely looked like Bone is actually working on some music, whether it's a song or a project. I'm here for it. Salute to Bone. You know, I've been rocking with Bone since Bone started. And that was one of my favorite groups back in the day, and still is. So I hope them boys are actually gonna be dropping something in 2025 because it's needed. And one thing I can say, because I've been seeing it a lot lately, is a lot of the OGs they are getting their feet back wet, stepping back in the game, putting out music. And we're going to listen to one of the OGs from up north, Jim Jones, a little later. Because Jim Jones got something to say, people. I don't know if any of y'all, I know some of y'all probably seen the reaction that me and YJ did to one of his songs, but he put out a whole entire project. Yeah. And I must say I like it. Man. So salute to him. We're gonna get into that a little later into the show. Let me check my comments out. Salute Queen Mother is in the building. My bro Jizzle is in the building. D-Love say, don't be dismissive of what you have to say on your space respectfully. Trust me, if I don't say it, D-Love, it was for a reason. But you know, over here at Bossman Blake show, I say what the fuck I want to say, play what the fuck I want to play. Matter of fact, I could just, I could just do some shit like this. And who gonna stop me? You feel me? Who the fuck gonna stop me? Where my shit at? You feel me? Let's go. Huh? What? See, I ain't gonna play it because I got a show to run. You feel me? Or I could just play some ignorant ass shit like this.
I didn't realize how much I miss sucking dick. It's not normally something people miss, right? But y'all don't understand. The power that you get over a man when you're doing, whether it's the palm of my hand or the back of my throat, I'm controlling the, especially when you go crazy on that tip and they hit the, like, and you see like their abs flex. I'm like, yeah. Who is your daddy now, bitch? Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So believe me, I ain't holding nothing back, love. You feel me? Sorry, Queen Mother, you had to see that, but hey, y'all know it's kind of late, so if you don't want to hear some things, you might want to tap off of here. But I appreciate y'all for being here, though. You did. We're gonna keep the show rocking, though, man. So Tank created this challenge after Chris Brown won a Grammy. Salute to the yellow brother of mine. And it was from one of his songs. And of course, Tank led it off. And I just seen another artist that I love and they're near and dear to my heart because I used to listen to this singing group all the time. And it's very rare for a man to listen to an R&B, female R&B group, I should say, the way I do. Escape. I love Escape. And Latasha Scott joined the challenge, people. But before, matter of fact, you'll see it at the end of this video. She was saying some things in her rendition of Chris Brown's song that Candy said ain't true. Let's check it out.
So our Residuals freestyle dropped yesterday. That was a little controversial. Can we expect an Escape reunion anytime soon?
I think she said it best in her, I think, she addressed, the issues with her personal life, or the issues with her family, and then us. She mentioned us a little bit. I feel like fix what's happening in the family, and then it could be a talk about what's going on with us. Because realistically, I thought it was a little untruth talking about you got kicked out. When you get kicked out? I don't know about that. That wasn't true. But I do think there was some issues that, some decisions on her part that made it to where, we ain't doing it, you know what I mean? So, yeah. It's kind of like, you said you didn't want to do no shows with us, so,
We gotta get our money.
we just continue doing what we're supposed to be doing, and I think the stuff that's going on with the family is what made it hard to rekindle anything else. That's just my personal opinion, but it really ain't, whatever.
Had to give up on love. I gave up on love. Losing my sister was insane. Kicked out of my group and it's insane. Everybody in the media was tearing me down, down, down. I'm only human.
We got to do a remix on that one. So, as you heard, she said getting kicked out of my group was insane. And Candy said, that's not true. You made a statement. You told us that you couldn't do what you was responsible of doing. And you know the internet be internet. They come up with receipts real fast, right? And the proof is in the pudding, or should I say, in this screenshot. It says, why y'all mistreating the other member of the group? Stopping her bag. And then here it is. Candy say, I really hate that you believe that. She got a solo deal back in the summer and started saying she wasn't available for shows. You will see when the TV show comes out. This was back in 2022. So I don't know what made Tasha get up there and do that capping. Because one thing I do know, those girls been rocking with each other for so long, and we know with a group setting, there's going to always be issues. We know that. But those girls, and two of them are actually sisters, but all of them are like sisters. Kicking Latasha Scott out the group. Come on, man. No. She the lead singer. Why would you kick her out the group? I don't know if they got a lead singer, but I know Latasha Scott can blow her ass off, as y'all just heard, right? You know, she was on Trick Daddy Thug Holiday. Yeah, that's her. And, you know, Tiny. And there was a couple others. One of them was Latasha Scott's sister. So you think Latasha Scott's sister would agree to kick her out the group? Stop it. No, the other stuff she was saying about, like her ex-husband and him supposedly having a baby and all that type of shit, I don't know nothing about that. But come on, man. I want y'all to say this with me. Accountability. It's not hard. It's not hard. It might be a TI word, but it's not hard. Taking accountability makes you a grown-up, people. God damn. Shit. I hope they get it together. I hope whatever Latasha's going through, you know, she get her life back out of these shambles that it's going through right now. And I'm pretty sure whatever it was that caused you to walk away, you talk to God and he leads you back to your sisters, man. Because I love Escape, man. Y'all put out some great music back in the day, man. So yeah, I had to bring it up because I don't do the line. Don't do the capping. The internet do enough of that shit already, and I can't stand it. You did. Let's check out the chat before I keep the show rolling. Okay, I guess y'all talking to each other in here. Queen Mother, you don't mind telling the folks your age. Yeah, 81 years old and been rocking with us in this chat. This crazy place over here called the Bossman Blake Show. But we love you, Queen. I know I do. Charlie said, they did not learn loyalty. They learned selfishisms. Did you just create one on me, Charlie? Y'all beautiful, divine, feminine. Know I am wise to them hussies. Baby tracking black men's. Oh man, I'm not going there tonight with you, Queen Mother, but I know where you going. Trust me, I know where you going. And I love you. Always. You always keep it real. And that's all we expect over here. You dig. But we're going to keep it going, though. We're going to definitely keep it going. I think I want to go here. Nah, not yet. Not yet. I want to talk a little shit. If y'all follow my page, y'all seen this today, right?
I really do want to say thank you again for what you've done for my life, for my family, for my friends, for all my collaborators, all the producers, all the other artists that I work with. You know, the ones that didn't turn pussy, I mean, the ones that still real, you know, my real ones. But yeah, I appreciate you because you changed my life for me and everybody around me.
Hey Dre, do us all a favor, shut the fuck up, man. Quit crying. You was in a rap battle, nigga. Nobody had to step out and say shit for you. God damn, man. Put your goddamn boxes on and take them thongs off, old pussy nigga. Yep. Boss still giving Drake hell. Because I'm tired of him. Nigga, shut up. If you ain't responding to K-Dot anymore, shut up, nigga. We tired of hearing that shit, man. Just get back to music. I tried to give you props on your goddamn Loverboy album you dropped with The Weeknd, or what, not The Weeknd, what's his name? Boy Next Door, Group Next Door, whatever the fuck his name is. Shut up, nigga. Damn. You act like motherfuckers supposed to step in front of a bullet coming from K-Dot. No, niggas ain't finna do that. No. Sit your high yellow ass down, man. Yeah, I shouldn't have said that, shouldn't I? I'm high yellow. I don't give a fuck. I'm one of the real high yellow niggas. You did. I'm tired of Drake. I'm sick and tired of his ass. I'm tired of him. Monkey fuck. Yeah. But we're gonna go ahead and pay some bills, man. We'll be right back. Right here on the Bossman Blake Show. You did. I just don't understand how can anybody else tell you what's beautiful. Regardless if it's a mass of people who's saying this, you have a type. You know what you like in a woman. You know what you like in a black woman. You know what I'm saying? Hell, you might not even like black women, or you might like Asian women, but you know what you like. So nobody should be able to dictate or determine what is beautiful for the rest of the world. Nah, I know what the fuck I like, and that's what the fuck I'm gonna get. I don't understand why you can't think for your goddamn self.
Black women, y'all are beautiful. No matter what y'all do, weave, no weave, whatever y'all do, y'all the most imitated group of people in the world. Keep doing you. I know what Boss just said, and I totally agree. We can set the tone. As men, we gotta lift our ladies up a little more and put them on that pedestal a little more to let them know that they are beautiful.
Yeah. That was a clip from Grown Folk Talk. Salute to my bro. Flash Mob Uno the one. And that was a clip where we was talking about, women and why they wear weave or, these accessories. And I think weave was the main thing, maybe even wigs, when most men really don't care for them. And it was like, okay, you're wearing them for each other. You're wearing them for other women. Why? And, Uno was saying that it's because the masses says that's what's beautiful. And I just felt like, how can another culture tell our black women what the fuck is beautiful? You know what I'm saying? We should be able to control it. And that's how we got to that point in that clip. Like Uno said, y'all black women, y'all beautiful. You gotta understand, I think one thing he said, y'all are the most imitated group of people on the earth. Remember that. If you remember that, you wouldn't have to go or take extra steps to add to your beauty. No, okay, it's cool. But that extra shit with the weave, we don't care about that shit, man. We don't. Can it enhance some people's looks? Yes, it can. But black is beautiful. Remember that, man. Remember that. Don't compete with somebody you ain't sleeping with. Then again, some of y'all are sleeping with other women. But that's another story. You get what I'm saying. I'm going to get off this before I get in trouble. But yeah, make sure you tap in every Monday night, 9 p.m. right here or on Uno's page, or coming in the near future, we're going to be on the Grown Folk Talk page, which I think pretty much everyone in here is already subscribed to. But if not, make sure you do that. And I'll be dropping that link in the description after this live because I didn't do it before the live. You feel me? But yeah, hit the comments real quick before we move on. Queen Mother said, yes, we should be able to control it. And if we don't control it, we need to look at self, do the mirror work. What do you think is missing when Great Spirit gave you everything? Preach. Preach. All right, Charlize. One love. I know you probably headed over there to Chloe. I just realized Chloe gone. I think Chloe just went live too. It's Saturday night. And I'm normally not off on those Saturday or Sunday, so I normally don't be here. But hey, it's enough love to go around. Appreciate you for tapping in. You do it for a sport, D-Love? All right. Just want to make sure I tap in with y'all in these comments, man. Y'all know I got to make sure I talk with y'all because y'all ain't have to come here, man. You did. But you did. So let's keep the show rolling. And I'm trying to get this thing rapid because I definitely want to go watch Javante beat this dude ass. Let's go ahead and get into it, man. Let's do this. Let's do this. Jim Jones, like I said, he dropped the project. Since we gonna touch on this little clip, and then we're gonna come back, and I'm gonna let y'all check out one of these jams off of Jim Jones because Jim Jones did his motherfucking thing. But first, check it out.
I've helped jumpstart a lot of careers, not only rap careers inside of this industry.
But you don't get no credit for that. They say
At all.
They say all Jim do is send people to jail.
I don't want credit no more. I want debit. Cash me out. Now, how I send people to jail? That's what I'm saying. How? Who did you see me send to jail? What is he smoking? They smoking new drugs out here. You heard?
No, that's what Cam said. I don't know.
It's a bird. It's a bird head. He don't want no smoke. Tell him he a boxer, right? I'll box his head off. Where's the ring at? It's 10 million right now. Today, I'll catch a flight wherever you at. In the morning, I'll catch a flight wherever you at. You with Mayweather and them 10 million. I'll meet you in any boxing ring. Now go make some jokes about that on your next show. I'll box your head off. You know that. Don't play with me. Yeah, now go type about that.
So Jimmy, as some of you may know, was having a little beef with his old buddy Cameron, who has a podcast called It Is What It Is. And it stems back from some old shit with, Mace, and he felt like Mace really ain't Cam's friend. And I the details is really weird. But it really got Jim in his bag right now. And Cam responded, which I played, I believe, several lives ago. But you can tell how old Jim Jones is when he said, "I'll box your head off." That's the OG talk. Nigga, I'll box your motherfucker. I'll box you in your mouth. Nigga, what you gonna do? So I don't know if this is the cause of why Jimmy dropped the project, but he did drop a project. And if you're a hip hop head, I suggest you go listen to it. I don't really mess with too many up northern rappers. You know, y'all know I fuck with Jigga. Jay-Z, my nigga. DMX, that's my nigga. Jada Kiss, that's my nigga. But outside of those three, who I feel like are considered greats from up north, it's not that many that I do fuck with. But Jim Jones, he was in his goddamn bag. Speaking of in his goddamn bag, let's check out this new song from his new project. I think it's called Church Steps, something like that. Jimmy was in his bag. Literally. Here's the new one from the homie Jim Jones. In my bag. Let's get it.
Time and place for everything. Told me get money or look funny. Caution. It's a lot going on, but we not moving wrong. Words of the great E. Sturdy. Just the season. You're all welcome.
They told me, get back in my bag, it's like the bottom of some chips. Bitch, we never laugh, you know we got it on the hip. We wasn't scamming, we was gramming, we sold pot about a brick. They was blaming that Miss Epo, shit, they shot him in his whip. Shit, I'm getting money, shit, I got Prada on my kicks. My jewels like a pool, she said she bout to take a dip. Fog lights on the porch, cause where I live is always foggy. We getting real money, bitch, every day we walk the dog. Just left, say less, couldn't tell you what the tab was. They put money on that boy heads, I can tell you what the bag was. I really was at the table, shit, I tell you how to bag up. You on your Louis or your Birkin, that little nigga get your bag up. The Versace Silk is shocking, Rollie Master P, red face with the bezel, the Rollie Master V. If the club close at 4, I might roll in after 3. I used to buy 2 for the connect, and he would throw in half a key, nigga. Shit, bird off like a causer, Bernie Madoff in the project, foreign plate for foreign objects. Nigga, I'm a beast, you gon' make your mom's a target. You gon' take it to the shit, take it to the streets. I'm really out here like that, it's a fact. You ain't really out here, shit. Where you at? We really in the mix, nigga. Stir that up. We really taking trips, nigga. It's all smoke to them. They treat their ops like, I really got some crashes with me. All them niggas know is gon' blast the blicky. Or pass the blicky just so they can blast the blicky. Every time they watch Boys in the Hood, them niggas laugh at Ricky. This shit is all a joke to them. They treat their ops like his eyes all smoke to them. Mention my name, that'll cause a reaction. We really making movies and boys is just acting. We ain't playing games, ain't a toy, we ain't strapped in. And I gotta watch the phones, the boys they be tapping. He's either black and white or red or blue. Back to back. The gang is red, but the bread is blue. Side to side. Hard with the trial with the feds in blue. I love you, blood. Still rocking my red Chucks, though. I ain't finished with them. I sold packs to the crack till I was finished with them. G-Pack. Niggas think they steppers to the spinners get them. I make one call to the steppers, they gon' spin and get them. Make that boy a plate like we had dinner with him. Any cars strapped that we ain't got, we finna get them. What's next? And if I did burn a bridge, then we gon' swim to get them. And if they catch us in the spot, they let us in with them. Seaplanes landing on the ocean bed. If you eatin', you gotta make sure that your folks is fed. Not much has changed since I had that test to roast the red. And tell Ted I'd rather talk about the coke instead.
Yeah, so if you want to go check out the rest of that song, go check it out, man, on Jim Jones' page. And make sure you go to his page. Because, you know, there's a lot of people who post these songs, you know, and you think it's from his page, but it's not. But salute to the homie Jim Jones, who's back in his bag, man. Jizzle, you a fool, bro. You a goddamn fool. I seen your damn comment. Matter of fact, let me go find that goddamn comment. Jizzle goddamn say, Cam can't hardly breathe. Leave Jimmy alone. Hey, and be honest with you, man. Be honest with you, Jizzle, man. Like I said, I really didn't listen to Jim Jones like that his whole rap career. But I don't think Cam could top that even if his voice was gone. You may disagree. But, hey, Jimmy. I think I like Jim Jones because he got the same name as my goddamn brother. But salute to Jim Jones, man. Keeping it hip-hop. Back in his bag, man. Y'all go check out, I think it's called Church Steps. I might be missing some words, but it doesn't matter. You can find it. Type in Jim Jones, and it'll have his page over there to the top right-hand corner. You did. Yeah, we're going to keep the show rolling, man. Well, I just say, nah, player. I'm just saying. Y'all go check out the bank page. Go look at the last video we put up, which was a reaction to one of Jim Jones said, and go listen to what Jizzle said. Jizzle was cracking me up. Literally. But let's keep the show rolling, man. Y'all know, of course, I always like to do a salute to my Southern roots, my Southern guys, because I'm from the South. That's just what it is. And tonight, it's your turn, Rocco, because you made a feature on this show. I can't remember how many lives ago, getting locked up. And that picture that they took of you wasn't a good one. But I'm here to redeem you because I got love for you. We show love to Rocco, who is one of the most underrated rappers out of Atlanta. And he did this track right here with no other. T.I., who you thought it was? Yeah. So tonight we salute the homie Rocco.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
You know me, young pimpin', I'm all of that. Hit you broad with a chick, then call her back. Relax, little cat, let the big dog attack. Thought it was over for me, homie, did you fall for that? You turn bigger red, no cardiac. Get your hand out of my pocket, what with all of that? Tell the sheriff he can get you paid to charge back. No jail time, gotta thank God for that. Regardless, big bank can't fold it up. Ain't another rapper blowing who a cold and bro. $250,000 for the show, really though, what's up? Louis Duffel bag, stay loaded up. Get into the hotel, better know what's up. And leave the suckers out there, but she can go with us. We ain't never had a problem getting gloves cut. Quick kiss, lick from the shoulders up. I let this get all over her. Never thick chick kissing all over her. Bust the thing wide up, can't close it up. Make it bounce that quick, and you count that chick. She was laid on the ground, panted down. 6 chicks with a trap bag of money trying to count that quick. Never will find me around that chick. And she got them lip right around that. Other cat wanna make love, what that? I bang, pow, beat, pound that.
I'm a hustler all the way down to the bone. Terrorists every day run with that bone.
Damn,
Stay
son,
on the day from
where'd
the
you
night to the
find
morning.
this?
Ain't gon' serve you nothing under a zone. No favor, don't ask for no loan. Shop with your dog if you tryna get on. Come to my spot, don't be calling my phone. You ain't tryna shop, leave me alone. Grinding for days, I haven't been home. Don't plan on going on till it's all gone. Being lean strong on whatever you want. Gotta get right, what's wrong? Shots of Patron, whole lot of stone. 800's on, but you know what I'm on. Yo, wanna let you know that I'm on. I don't wanna the eyes on some dog. Kill me. I got that tone, need no help, I can handle my own. I chill with your squad, but I ain't from the Bronx. One in the band, still play with that drum. Said no, I don't play the radio home, no radio play every song that I'm on. Case she ain't know, I'm Rocco the gun. Zone 4, Camerton, roll one phone. Gucci my hat, Gucci my draw. She's on my edge, he cover my ball. Gucci my pants, Gucci my shirt. Gucci book bag, while I keep all that twerk. Gucci bandana on top of my shirt. Gucci boots on when I trap in the dirt. She around me, everywhere I go, G-code, that's all I know. I can't help it.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
You can't knock it, you gotta respect it. This is who I am, I can't help it, I can't help it.
In the ghetto, in a drop, roll voice. They say keep it 100, I ain't got no choice.
I can't help it.
Her always big prank. I'm so trill and you ain't cut it down like hey, see how I do it, I'm so good, cut it off, go Hollywood, that would if I could. Hey, the city wouldn't be shit without me, $15 million houses, still can't get this trap up out.
Yes, sir. Salute to the homie Rocco, the Don. That was I Can't Help It. I did the body to beat to that one. Y'all go check that shit out, man. But I think he may be working on some new music. I'm not sure, but I did see him post some music on his IG page. So hopefully that leads to more. Yeah, man. Y'all cats that reside in my era, I would love to see y'all keep doing music, man, because it's needed. It's definitely needed. So yeah, salute to the OGs of the hip hop, man. Like Jim Jones. Yeah, y'all keep that shit coming, man, because it's needed. And we want to keep hip hop alive and relevant. We need y'all to help. Me and Jizzle can't do it by ourselves. You did. Ah! Yeah, I said it. Who's gonna do something about it? Nobody. But yeah, we're gonna get into the little serious events now. And this one I had actually set up for last week, but I didn't get to it again because I was in my feelings with my bro GMJ. But y'all check this out, man. And y'all tell me what y'all think when we come back.
I don't know if we will ever know. A Spelman College instructor and her fiance, a high school teacher and a coach, they grab their boat and head out to a Georgia lake to celebrate his birthday. But they never returned.
We're rebuilding a story that we don't know the ending to.
They found her body the next day floating, still clutching on to her cell phone. But he is nowhere to be found, missing now for almost 3 weeks.
We are doing everything we can to provide closure to the family.
The clues left in the boat that rescuers say were unusual, and what was found near her floating body that has authorities scratching their heads. There has been a widespread search happening for weeks now to figure out what happened to this man, Gary Jones, who was out on February 8th with his fiancée, Spelman College math instructor Joycelyn Wilson. They were at Lake Oconee, about 75 miles east of Atlanta in rural Putnam County, Georgia. They were seen on surveillance video separately at a gas station and their hotel before they met up to celebrate Jones's 50th birthday together on his small boat. But as the sun was setting that evening, something bad happened, something that the sheriff's office has been trying to make sense of.
Y'all know I love true crime. But this was weird for me. For one, they found her body the next day. And they still haven't found him. So my question is to y'all, is he still living? Because we have another case that we're going to be talking about this coming Tuesday on the bank page with Gene Hackman and his lady. Of course, if y'all haven't heard about it, go do your research because we're going to be talking about that. But both of them was found deceased, of course. God rest their soul, bless their souls. But in this case, they found her, but didn't find him. And of course, we know when it comes to these type of investigations, they don't share everything to protect the integrity of the case. But in this particular case, it's only 2 people. I want to know what y'all think. Did he unalive her and got the fuck on? Or he's somewhere in that water and they just haven't found him? Because if you ask me how you found her so quick, but couldn't find him. Check out the comments before we keep the show rolling. What's good, Uncle Charles in the building? YJ say, Gabby Petito-ish. Well, Gabby husband, you know what? You got a goddamn point. Now that I thought about it, you got a goddamn point, bro. Yeah, I think didn't her husband kill himself or some shit like that, and they found him later on. So, Jizzle, you on to say, hey, Jizzle, we got to get in this true crime bag, because we was talking about the Gene Hackman show story. And you know, we feeding off each other, and Jizzle was like, "Hey," I was like, "Okay, yeah, don't make us goddamn get a true crime page over at the bank page." You feel me? Just say, dude missing after some BS happened. Yeah, and that's what anybody would think. Where the fuck are you at? But if he didn't drown, he had to get out the water. And I don't know the landscape, because I'm pretty sure there's several spots he could have got out of the water. And I'm only reason I bring that up is because surveillance, CCTV, it would have called him, right? But you don't know where the fuck he got out the water, if that's the case. D-Love said, nah, I think they both disappeared. He got rid of her first. No, she didn't disappear. They found her. They just haven't found him yet, D-Love. Since when do alligators eat everything but the bones is all? Just to say, I forgot how the story went fully. I mean, that what was just presented was pretty much the basics of the story. And I got that video probably last week. I don't know if any updates have been presented to the news, and I should have did that before I went live. But I will check that out tonight or sometime tomorrow, and I'll definitely bring you some updates. And we might hit that bitch on the bank channel, because you know me and Jizzle, we into that shit, man. We into that. And listen, give us a paycheck, nigga. We got you. We'll help you out. D-Love said, I'm heavy side-eyeing, which you should. I think everybody is heavy side-eyeing the Gene Hackman situation too, because there's no way in hell two people just die in the same home and then the dog dead too. But y'all check us out this coming Tuesday. We're gonna talk about it. And we're gonna be digging until then, see what we can come up with. But we're gonna keep it rolling. Keep it rolling. Now, this story right here is a story that I found today. And y'all know one of my favorite movies is John Q. And boy, does this story remind me of John Q. So the question is he a hero or a criminal? You be the judge.
Guilty of... The man who robbed a bank to save his daughter's life was sentenced to 25 years in prison. In August, Brian Randolph walked into a Vibe credit union in South Lyon, Michigan, and handed the clerk a note demanding money. The note showed that he had a shotgun hidden in his clothes and demanded that he hand it over all the credit union's money. The clerk complied, and an emergency call was made to the police. The store was not damaged. Police immediately called in surveillance, identified Brian Randolph as a suspect, and arrested him. At the time of the arrest, Brian's family cried and claimed that their 1-year-old daughter had retinoblastoma and that her insurance had been abruptly dropped. So Brian robbed a credit union to pay for her medical bills. In court, Randolph said,
"All I think about is my daughter. I never harm no one. I'm not a bad person at all."
The judge said, but harshly rebutted Randolph.
You sent me all these letters, and you tell me what a wonderful guy you're not. You're not, you're a bank robber.
What do you think about Randolph being sentenced to 25 years in prison for the father of his daughter?
Great question. Because we just seen what happened recently. What his name is? Luigi? The guy who killed the CEO of, I think it's United Healthcare Insurance. They done raised what? I want to say over $300,000 for this dude case. And he killed somebody. This man just non-violently robbed a bank. In case y'all didn't know, maybe I shouldn't say this, but to limit your time or to minimize your time, if you're going to rob a bank, give them a note. Don't even show a gun. But anyway, that's true. Go look it up. But if you go in there, give me your money, bitch. Yeah, you might not see the light of day no more. But anyway, of course he did this because of the insurance company denying his claim for his daughter. The same thing Luigi had to go through with his mother. And he killed the CEO. Now, there's a lot of information about the practices that CEO did, and I'm not saying Luigi is a hero. I'm not saying the CEO deserved to be killed. I'm not saying none of that. But they gave this man 25 years in prison for quietly robbing a bank. Is he a hero? Is he a criminal? What y'all think? Because the way they're looking at Luigi, he's a motherfucking modern day what is not Peter Pan? What the motherfucker? I can't think of it, but y'all know what the fuck I'm talking about. Rob, Peter, Pay, Paul. My homie got a song called that. Let me get to these comments, man. Yep, nobody got hurt. Did he ever pull a gun on anybody? Nope, never did. Very passive-aggressively robbed their ass. That's what he did, Jizzle. That's exactly what he did. He should get some time, but not 25 years. Agreed, bro. Agreed. Because we know if they was to just let him go freely, then motherfuckers feel like I could do the same damn thing too. And then, that'll be a domino effect like a motherfucker, right? Queen Mother, you know how they do. Yeah. Jizzle said he's not a hero to me. Neither one of them. Hero, in my opinion, but could have researched for another Robin Hood. That's what the fuck I meant to say. I'm talking about Peter Pan and shit. Robin Hood, that's what the fuck I meant to say. Uncle Charles said the CEO wrote the algorithm that denies over 90% of most claims. Ooh, shit. Appreciate that, Uncle Charles. I'm about to look that up. Queen Mother said, you know, they setting an example with 25 years. They do that all the time. So we got a couple responses as far as hero or criminal. Jizzle said he feel like that guy or Luigi, they're not heroes. Yeah, D Love say they are. I guess it would really matter who look at you as a hero or a criminal. Now I know his daughter is super young, and she pretty much really don't understand what's going on right now. But let's say his daughter was 18 and he pulled the same stunt. You don't think she'll look at him as a hero? Just think about it. Put yourself in his daughter's shoes, and your pops or your mother, whoever, decides to, you know, I got to do whatever it takes to prolong my kid's life, possibly save my kid's life. Yes, you're going to look at your parent as a hero. The rest of the world don't give a fuck about you or your kid. So they're not going to look at you as a hero. What means more to you is the question. The world or what your kid think? I'm going to leave it at that. And we're going to keep it rolling. Friday. Like I told you, he just dropped on Friday. Before we get into Friday's jam, take a look at this.
And it wasn't that long ago. It's been less than a year ago, if I can remember correctly, as to when he did lose his father. So, you know, a bunch of this album, you know, he's talking about that. And, you know, he's letting that pain bleed through these songs. So,
right.
Yeah.
And when you into music, doesn't really matter what genre, what you're going through in life really comes out in your music, especially if you write your own music. They be killing me. That's when you call and we would talk. So that was a clip from the Bank page, which that actual video has not been published yet, but that's just a clip. It will be dropping tomorrow. The entire video. We did a reaction video to Friday's one of his new songs that he had just dropped. That's a part of his album. So y'all make sure y'all go subscribe to the Bank page. Check it out. Dope song. But the song I'm gonna play tonight, it's not the song we reacted to. You feel me? But you still might want to go check it out. But before we get to that song, I want to play this next clip real quick. And get y'all opinion. We talked about on the Bank page where we talked about the white women who had, I think, artificial insemination. No, it wasn't that. Her and her husband created a baby and put it inside her to carry it. But it didn't happen that way. She ended up with a black baby. White mother, white father raising a black baby. In this world today, we know that's going to cause a lot of problems for the parents and that kid. They're going to deal with a lot because the world right now is so fucking evil. We know that. Look who is in the White House. You feel me? Y'all check this out. This is a clip from Uncle Shannon And the guy who's talking, we actually did a video on him, a reaction video on his music. Dude can sing his ass off. Y'all check this shit right out.
We get looks all the time going places, and especially her. She's got a black dad and a white mom, and she's shared with me so many times about like how it feels to. She's like, I'm never black enough, or I'm never white enough, and, and she's gone through a lot more. And I think she's a way better person to tell that story, you know, especially to my child. I would never want to tell that story for her, because she's like so elegantly like living through that and knowing what that's like. And I mean, all I know is what it's like when we're getting looks in public, and it doesn't affect me so much as I see it affecting her in her life, as through her whole life, you know.
Right.
And so I just want to tell my child to navigate, you know, I don't know, just being safe and being open. And I hope I can create that safe space. And I know that kid will go through struggles that I never went through. And yeah, man, I guess you got to play it as it goes. You know, I've never been through like being mixed, so I don't know how to tell that kid how to deal with that, but I'll only be as supportive as I can and tell him, son or daughter, you know, baby, like just whatever it is, just like
be you,
baby, be you, and be open. I mean, be you, be whatever you want to be whatever feels authentic to you, and don't let nobody tell you you're different, and don't let nobody tell you you're not allowed to be this or that. And that's all I can really do. But until we get there, I don't really know how to give that kid good advice on being a mixed baby. And I'm just their white daddy, you know what I mean? So I'm just like,
you got some soul on you, dog. You're white with seasoning.
Shouldn't be that hard, man. I know some people feel like you should stick to whatever race that you are when it comes to dating. I will never ever agree to that. When God created us, He didn't create or divided His people by color. He didn't do that. Why do we have to worry about that shit? Don't get it twisted. I love my black women. I do. But people shouldn't have to go through that type of shit. They shouldn't have those as worries as new parents. Damn. Kids mix. And I'm gonna say this and stand 10 toes on it. You one ignorant motherfucker if you got a problem with it. Yep. Fight me. You won't win. With words, you definitely won't win. I can't beat the world up. But you gotta have a hellified explanation on why you feel that way. But to be honest with you, I don't want to hear it. Let's listen to Friday New Jam before we get up out of here, man. This is Never Leave You by Homie Friday.
Know what it feels like when the walls are closing in, and you're tired of the pain you're holding in. At your worst, and you're hoping it'll end. All the times that you just needed a friend. You know I'm just one call away. When everyone walked away, I'll guide you through your darkest days. When you lost your way, and I will never leave you all alone. Cause I know how it feel to be broken on your own. Treat you right, even when they do you wrong. And I will never leave you all alone. And when you're feeling like you're on your own, I remind you with the words of the song. Oh, we'll be riding when the road gets lonely. I'll be there to give you strength when you're feeling weak. when your body's shutting down and you still can't sleep, I'll be there to help you chase your dream. Ain't no limit, you can get over these dark clouds, yeah. I'll light your way up when the sun's not there. Now there's a reason you're still living. When you're lost, I'll be fine, what you're missing. You know I'm just one call away. When everyone walked away, I'll guide you through your darkest days. When you lost your way, I will never, never leave you all alone. 'Cause I know how it feel to be broken on your own. Treat you right, even when they do you wrong. I will never, never leave you all alone. And when you're feeling like you're on your own, I'll remind you with the words of this song.
Yeah. I love that song, man. Love that song. Powerful song. And the homie Fridayy. Hope y'all enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed bringing it to you. And I think what really touched me is he did that for his father. His father passed away. Well, I ain't gonna say that particular song, but if you listen to this music, a lot of the songs, you know, he's reflecting on losing his father, and he lost his father after he dropped this, excuse me, his first project. And in between time, you know, when you're an artist, that's gonna reflect with your music, just like, you know, Still Boss did. Just like Blake 2 did. A lot of people go through a lot of things in life, and I'm finna go back before I get up out of here to, you know, the mixed kid situation. Come on, man. It's a lot more in the world that's more important than worrying about the color of somebody's skin. I wasn't raised that way. My mom didn't raise me that way. Her best friend was a white lady. She also had a black lady as a best friend as well. So I don't understand why we would punish somebody that's born in this day and age, regardless of what their ancestors did. If they feel like I rock with you because of who you are, I have nothing to do with that racist shit that happened back in the day. How can you punish them, man? Some people say all people are racist. Excuse me, all white people are racist. No, that's not true. You mean to tell me you would turn down somebody who wants to fight for you because you believe that they're racist because their ancestors are? That's your decision. I can't find it in me to feel that way. But for those people like that guy that y'all put in that White House, yeah, I would never like his pussy ass. Never. Ever. Because he done showed me everything I need to know about him. But I felt sorry for that guy, man, because, you know, he has to deal with that. I'm going to get up out of here. I had one more thing, but I'll say that for the next time, man. Y'all have a good night, man. I'm going to watch this goddamn fight, man. But before I leave, y'all know I got to leave y'all with something. Something. Yeah, have a good one, man. Bye.
Yeah.
It ain't nothing like a woman scorn. You try to speak, you gon' swear nigga speaking foreign. That's right. She may roll her eyes and keep going. If you the one that caused the pain, pimpin', keep going. Cause when they hurt pimpin', you never know. Accountability, that shit just went up out the door. A mental state, that shit ain't really clear. So I suggest you listen, pimpin', get up out of here. Now we was raised to live without a fear. But this a private woman, pimp. You made her shed a tear. And I don't know where you headed, pimp. But she gon' need some time, and right now she ain't ready, pimp. I know things are really looking dim, but this is something that you call. Your vision wasn't clear. Now Jody, he gon' come and creep up from the rear and snatch her sexy ass up out of here. She out of here.
Cause that woman's fair. When that woman's fair. When that woman's fair. When that woman's fed up. It ain't nothing you can do about it. It ain't nothing you can do. It's like running out of love. Too late to talk about it. Too late to talk about it. Too late to talk about it. Like, what's the deal with you? Why you can't just chill like? Now you want some other shit. Some just don't feel right. Some about you make me wanna still fight. Not like that, I mean. Fight for your love. Fight for your heart. It's starting to flame out. That light that we sparked. Fussing and fighting. The storm has begun, but I'm accustomed to lightning. I know that's far-fetched. Hold on. On second thought, that's probably common. No, it's not. On third thought, this bird lost the only chance he had. Fucking be mad. What did I do to deserve this? Emotionally not available. Unintentional, not on purpose. But the intention isn't important. It's the fact of if you cared or not. And if you did, this all would just be a bump in the road. She got too comfortable. She went from packing meals to packing Lunchables. At least it's something, though. Well, I ain't want that shit. I'm probably sure she wanted something else from you, too. And I'm probably sure she got another nigga on speed dial. She'll fuck when she through. She Angel Reese, yeah, with the rebound. That was your boo-boo. Yeah, she for the streets now. Oh, what, you got amnesia? You ain't do nothing to please her. Had that woman fed up. Now you acting all surprised. All I can ask is why. Cause that woman's fair. When that woman's fair. When that woman's fair. When that woman's fed up. It ain't nothing you can do about it. It ain't nothing you can do. It's like running out of love. Too late to talk about it. Too late to talk about it. Too late to talk about it.
Yeah.